So we'll do introductions after the race.
After the race, we're doing?
Yeah. Cool.
And I'm still beating you. Shocker.
Wow, we're starting with it. All
Okay.
right. Alrighty then.
Alrighty then. Alright.
You almost got me with that bandana.
I keep turning my head when I... Oh gosh. Who's coming behind me?
No, I said we're going to do the intro after the race.
How'd you pass me, dude? Are you kidding?
Okay. So, welcome to another
You
Twitch
must have
stream.
been
I am Staff Sergeant. Oh wow, you guys never known me as Staff Sergeant. So here I am.
Wow.
Staff Sergeant Jordan Garner. Nice
Here
pass.
I is, and I just
Good
won.
job. Yes. And the one who just won is Miss Hayley Brown. She is a Palace Acquire with us at ACC Public Affairs.
I is.
Hello.
Hello.
I don't like that you keep beating me.
Well, I think I'm like weirdly good at this game.
Oh.
Just kidding. I
Are
was kind
you?
of good. I feel like I'm...
Are you now?
Yes, I beat you both times that we played.
Okay.
Just to keep that
Great.
on the record.
You know what that means, right? We're battling.
Okay, he's playing this because he knows I'm bad at battle. I can't play battle.
I have to look good on here, okay? We can't have our guests coming up here and just like beating us and
you?
everything. Yeah.
Like what I'm doing?
It's a bad PR.
Okay, so I can't do the shoe guy. Again, kind of slows me down.
Yes. So I have introduced myself. I have introduced Miss Hayley, and we are going to attempt to talk about Palace
Not gonna be good
Acquire,
at this at all.
and it's going to be fun for me watching her fumble through this as she loses. Random battles, items, frantic items.
I'm gonna be so bad at talking about myself while being bad at this because I'm super competitive.
5 rounds? We're not doing 5 rounds.
No,
That's
no,
the
none of
lit-
that. 5 rounds.
That's the lowest we can go.
That's so rude.
All
Okay,
right,
do it.
so here we go.
We out here.
I'll let you
after.
pick the level.
The level?
Yeah.
Easy.
No, I mean like okay. There's 8 choices.
You mean the location?
Yes, that.
Okay.
The stage.
Ooh, sweet. Actually, we did that one. I don't like that one.
Yeah.
What's Urchin Underpass? It looks cute.
That's
little jellyfish guys.
Splatoon thing.
That's cute.
So, okay. Can you please tell me what a Palace Acquire is?
Okay. So, a Palace Acquire is a civilian who works for the Air Force, comes in as a GS7, pretty much an intern. It's a 2 to 3 year program. So during their first year of training, they send the Palace Acquire person through a bunch of different areas of public affairs to
Shine Thief, by the way.
to help us. Shining Thief?
Shine Thief.
What does that mean?
The level that we
Oh,
played
we got to
last-
get the
yeah.
star.
Yeah.
Okay. They send and train you through all the different programs that revolve around public affairs, so you're more of a well-rounded airman, I would like to say. The civilians are
Capital A.
airmen.
Capital A.
Capital A.
A.
Oh, I'm getting it. Do you have it? Oh, God, no. Who's the dude who has it? What's his name? Ooh,
Nobody now.
I always hit the... Oh, you have it?
Not yet. No, someone just stole it from
Oh,
me.
I'm trying to get it. Oh, I hit that little bit.
That's trash.
Oh, I have it. Oh,
Ha! I'm the captain now.
dang it. What was I saying?
Don't know.
Okay.
Dang it, someone got me.
So, well-rounded airman. So during your 7-year, you learn pretty much everything you need to know about public affairs. You go to DINFOS, which is the Defense Informational School.
Correct.
Throughout the Department of Defense that a lot of public affairs people go to learn and train in public affairs
I went there.
for the military. Did you go there? Did you enjoy it?
I loved it.
Yeah, it sounds like a great time, and I don't know where you are.
I'm all over.
Do you have a star?
No, I don't, but I'm behind the person who does have the star.
Let me try and find it over
Oh no, where to go?
here.
Take it. What sucks about this is like if you're the person who hit the person with the star, you most likely don't end up with the star.
Oh, I have. Yeah, I hit. Oh, so it has to. Okay, I can't even. Here he is. Here we are.
They have
Yes, I
6
got
seconds.
it. See ya.
Nice, good steal.
Okay, I'm
How'd
actually-
you steal it?
I don't know. I'm really like getting it.
Okay, yeah. So DINFOS.
Oh, DINFO. Oh my gosh. Okay, DINFOS, which I'm super excited about. It's like a 2.5 to 3 months. I almost got him. Time Defense Informational School. Okay, then after DINFOS, you get sent to a different position than what you were in before. So basically, you just get trained in all the areas for public affairs. Then after you finish your 7-year, you qualify to be a GS9, non-competitive, so you can just kind of move up in your position. So I don't know if people know the ranking system for civilians, but GS is like pretty much the pay grade and rank equivalent to
An E or an O.
Yeah, an E or an O. So,
I have a question.
what does that mean? Yes?
Do PALS requires exist in other career fields other than field?
Not that I know of. I actually don't know the answer to that. I don't think so. The way I found this position is through USA Jobs, and because I was applying to a bunch that I just graduated in May. So it just said Air Combat Command for the Air Force Public Affairs Specialist. So I wasn't actually aware of like the whole extent of how awesome of a program this is.
How are people literally just stealing it? I want to do that.
Where is? I haven't seen the star in forever, and I haven't seen anyone.
I've been
Did
trailing
I
everybody.
answer your question, Sergeant Reynolds? Sorry.
No, that was my question.
He's like, no. No, you didn't.
No, you didn't. But
You're
I
terrible.
give
I
up
keep
on you.
Well, you were starting to, and then Sergeant Garner cut you off.
Oh.
Oh wow. How
Yeah,
rude of
so
him.
I applied through Public Affairs, so that's kind of the only place that I have seen it. But it could be in other fields, but I don't think it is. But yeah, I've met 2 women who were previously Palace Acquire interns who currently work here at this post, Langley, who loved their time during the program, learned so much about the Air Force coming in as civilians. Alexi, the woman that was before me, she came in not knowing anything about military. So she came in just like not understanding acronyms and craziness of Department of Defense and how to kind of, I don't want to say like do anything, but just starting fresh coming into the military, which is kind of intimidating, I think.
Yeah, that can definitely be intimidating. Like
I feel like I'm rambling.
people would like to know what they're getting into before they start a job.
Yeah, like it's not like you're going into a company, learning about a company. Like this is the military, so it's things are set, and the way that they are is the way that they are.
Yeah.
You know, there's really nothing.
Not much change as far as structure
just kind
goes.
of keep running into things. I have not seen the star in 8 years.
This has been a very long battle, actually.
Yeah, why isn't it? Hello.
Because they're both terrible.
First of all,
Whatevs.
paper is terrible.
Ha ha!
I tell that joke a lot, so he's tired of me telling it.
So after your GS9 year, you complete a GS9 year, still learning, kind of still internish, just not as internish as your 7 year, if that makes sense. And then after your 9 years spent here at Langley, you are able to outplace as an 11, which is super awesome because there's not a lot of opportunities in the military to become an 11 so early in your career, like 2 or 3 years in. So it's an awesome opportunity to outplace and go somewhere that you've never been in the United States. I don't know if you can go abroad right away, but you will be able to as an 11 as you move through the GS system. So it's just like an awesome program for graduates.
5 minutes have passed.
Wait, where am I? 8th? Love that for me.
Good job. I love that for you as well.
The Grand Prix now, that's the only thing I'm good at.
Yes. So where were we at? 11? GS 11?
Yeah, so saying you can outplace as a civilian to a different base, and you can go anywhere. Like for me, I moved from Philadelphia, so me moving was not. I went to a place for the job. I didn't go to the place. I went to the job, not the place. Does that make sense?
Got you.
So I didn't care where I was going as long as it was doing what I wanted to be doing.
Okay.
Virginia's pretty cool too, so.
There you go. So what made you want to do, well, what is your, I don't want to ask what your education is like, but
What is my education?
what led you to want to do public affairs?
Oh, this is like a crazy story. Well, not a crazy story, but it's an interesting story.
This one you just collect coins.
Oh, okay. That's easy because then I'll be able to. How'd I stall out? What, Haley? Okay. So what made me want to be a public affairs specialist? Is that what you meant?
Yes.
Is that what you said?
Yes.
So I started off, I went to Penn State, I was studying broadcast journalism. I wanted to be a combat reporter. So that's where I wanted to end up in like 15 years. Deployed with like a unit, reporting on, not like necessarily, I guess military stuff, but like different things regarding the war and combat operations and things like that. It just really interests me, and I've always wanted to live in a different country, in a war-torn country. Don't know why. But that's where I wanted to end up in like 10 years. So at my school, our advisor sends out like internships, scholarships all the time. So I was actually studying abroad in London, got an email about an internship in Fort Knox, Kentucky with the Army as a public affairs person. So I had no idea what that was. But it said broadcaster, so I was like, cool, like maybe I can do some reporting.
Right.
Learn more about the military while also getting better at like my on-air voice, stuff like that.
Right.
So I was like, okay, let me just do it. So me being from like the north, city girl, I like went for a summer to Fort Knox, Kentucky, and let me tell you, there is nothing there.
Nothing?
There's horses.
No, there's something.
And there's army people. And
Soldiers, yes.
yes.
Army people.
Well, like yes,
Just a
yes.
bunch of plastic army.
Just a bunch of
The green.
that reminds me
mean
of like
ones.
Toy Story,
Yep.
like the Why don't I have 2 coins? How am I? Can people take your coins?
Yes. If you get hit, you lose some. You lose half your coins, and then people collect those.
Distracted.
That's why they're all over the place because people keep losing them. I have 9. So
You have like 4,200. I have 1.
I wish I had 4,200
I'm gonna
coins
boomer.
in
What does this
my bank
boomerang
account.
do? I don't want this. I want something else.
It's a boomerang.
I'm like, I don't.
We were just talking about Eddie Murphy movies earlier.
I do love. Boom! Oh my god, I almost said that.
Harangue.
What? I don't get
You
it.
said boom. I said harangue.
Oh, got it.
We were
Ha
talking
ha
about
ha ha ha. Okay, where is everyone? I'm gonna try to slam into them. Okay.
There we go.
Why did you want to be a combat
Ooh.
reporter? There has to be a reason.
Yeah.
Honestly, and I didn't know this until kind of recently, but I wanted to. I think I hate this ink. For me,
It's the worst.
the people that work for the military who defend our country and the reasons that they join is so important and so vital for the American people and kind of anyone to realize and understand, and those stories deserve to be told, whether good, bad, ugly, beautiful, kind of anything. They deserve to be heard. So I felt like the most raw place I could be, the best journalist I could be, would be actually out in the field with them during combat. So that's kind of what I wanted to do.
That's pretty cool.
Why I wanted to do it, yeah. And it's weird because I don't have any connection. I'm doing terrible. I didn't have any connection with the military. I think my grandfather served in Vietnam for 2 years, but he wasn't deployed. So he was just like in the army as Vietnam was happening. So I really have no connection. I think I just understand, and I don't know how, the severity of what airmen and soldiers and anyone in the military kind of go through. And I want to understand better. So I wanted to get those stories out. So, and I didn't know that at that moment. I just thought that it would be really cool as like a journalist to do hard-hitting stories abroad in war-torn countries. But then once I joined the public affairs realm on the military side, it made me realize that there's other ways to show those stories. Even though I do want to deploy with a unit here.
That'd be cool for you.
Yeah. Because PAOs can...
I was getting ready to ask, can you actually even do that?
Yeah, civilian PAOs can deploy for a year.
Okay.
They can like apply. What is this? What are the balloons?
Don't lose your balloons.
Oh God. Okay.
But also
everyone get away from me.
attack everyone else's balloons.
No. Where is everybody? Can I just sit? Can I sit somewhere and hide?
Yeah, that wouldn't be good for you
Why?
because they can attack you and take your balloons. And your whole point is to collect the most balloons.
I've been dodging green shells like it's my job.
Well,
Oh God. What'd you ask?
I didn't ask
Oh.
anything, but
No.
you got a question?
Nope.
Oh,
I said way to go.
I got
Thank
a
you.
question for you.
you got a question for me?
No, that was just a joke. Oh my God. I lost a loon.
A loon. I love it. So you're fairly new here.
She doesn't go.
I think I came back from leave and it was like, hey, this is Hayley. I was like, whoa, when did you get here?
Yeah, I think I've been here for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Trace.
So what have you learned so far?
Ooh, oh my God. So much, but like so hard to describe. It's since I worked with the Army for 2 summers, I learned, which takes a long time, the acronyms for the Army. And then I had to rewire my entire brain
Yes.
for acronyms for the Air Force. So I'm like working.
We're still learning all of ours as well.
Seriously, like you guys have acronyms for acronyms. You have acronyms for acronyms. What does it even...
Yes.
I mean, it makes sense when you're talking about it logistically and tactically.
Right.
But super hard to learn as a civilian coming in and like not understanding anything of that. So I'm slowly but surely learning that. I'm also learning because Air Combat Command like is a major command, so we have so many wings and so many people.
Over 30.
And airmen, like
Half the Air Force.
half the Air Force. Isn't it like 48% or something?
48% total.
That's not half. Sorry. Just kidding. So it's just it's a
Half the budget.
true chains.
I hit
All right,
myself.
I'm dead. I'm dying. I quit. Wait, did you die?
I did. So
Oh,
You're
sweet.
doing better than he is.
Oh,
actually,
cool.
no, she's not, because I have 2 balloons and she has 0.
No, she's not. You have 3. Can you count? Are we good? Is everything fine?
No. Look at
everything okay?
your bottom right corner.
Bolton. Oh, Larry hit me. Who's
Yeah,
Larry?
Larry. It's one of
My
those.
dad's name is Larry. Dad? Just kidding.
Yeah. So you're supposed to be like if you die, you die, and then you just lose half of the balloons that you've collected from other people.
Balloons. Oh, you can collect other balloons?
That's the goal.
I've just been trying to run.
No, I've been.
Okay,
I
you maybe
told
need
you.
to describe the destructions. The
I
instructions a little
literally
bit.
told you. You said, "Can you hide?"
Better.
I said, "No, you're gonna get hit, and then also you can't collect balloons, which is the point of the game." That was almost verbatim. So that's
I don't think. What'd you say?
See,
So once you outplace, where are you trying to go?
I've always wanted to live in Alaska, Hawaii, Chicago, California, Oregon, Texas.
just a few
But
places.
just a few. Just a few. I wanna go anywhere but East Coast since I've lived in East Coast my whole life.
Oh,
I've got
Well,
bad
maybe
news
not
about
Midwest. Like
Chicago.
I could ignore North Dakota and South Dakota.
yeah,
You know.
like everyone else does.
Oh no, that ain't
You said
right.
you said you have bad news about Chicago.
Yeah,
What?
you're not gonna go there.
Why?
There's no Air Force base.
Oh yeah, well
That's
that
true.
might help.
Yeah, you probably won't make it there.
I can make one.
When I say,
Just
good
kidding.
luck, have
I
fun,
guess that works.
have fun with that.
Hi, petition to have an Air Force base in Chicago. Why?
Hmm?
There's a Palace Acquire that wants one.
6 years later,
Oh my God, that was
still
actually
no
good.
base in Chicago.
That's
King
okay.
Nerd says avoid Chicago.
Why? Hot dogs aren't
Yeah,
good?
why King Nerd?
Hot dogs are not good.
Aren't there hot dogs good? I have one hot dog a year, and it's in a baseball stadium, and I haven't had one since like 2012.
What?
I don't eat hot dogs. It's like the butt of the pig.
I don't know. Okay, I don't know what this one is. So
If
Can we
every
play
pork
Grand
chop was
Prix next
perfect,
time?
We wouldn't have
Yeah.
hot dogs.
If
What'd
what?
If every pork chop was perfect, we wouldn't have hot dogs.
Interesting.
I like it.
Why do you have a flower?
Why don't you have one? Oh, I'm
That's
supposed.
bullying.
My team is supposed to collect your team's. I don't know.
Dude,
I
whatever.
told you I
I'm
don't
just
know
gonna,
what's
I'm
going
gonna
on.
hit all these little things, all these little Johns, and figure it out.
My flower thing just
I'm
ate someone.
I'm shooting
King
fireballs.
Nerd about Chicago says, I mean, the pizza is great, but I'm from the South Side, and it's just not great.
That's where Shameless is.
Okay, there it
Visit,
is.
hit the historical spots, the Bean, Navy Pier, museums, and then never go back.
Ha! Good advice. Okay. Oh, did I
Wow.
die?
My favorite aquarium.
Yeah, I
is
just
in
ate
Chicago.
Your favorite?
Yep.
I'm in a cage.
I've never been to Chicago.
I'm not into aquariums. I don't like those little fish in those big tanks. They make me sad, and I keep dying.
What does that have to do with Chicago? I mean, what aquariums? that you
Any
keep
aquariums.
dying
Well, I feel better about aquariums because I feel like fishes.
with? Wow.
Fish?
Thought you were a journalist, but whatever.
Fish? I am a
Penn
journalist.
State degree.
That Penn State education. Can they let me out of this cage? Okay, thank you.
No, you're stuck there.
Oh, okay. I think I get what's going on. Okay, so the blue team,
Now you know. It's been like 20 minutes.
the blue team flower. First of all, it's been 3.
Ooh, yeah, bye. I don't even know what I did.
If the blue team's flower thing eats you, you're stuck in the cage, and then your teammates have to release you from the cage.
Yeah, dude. That's what just happened.
Which I know. I was saying
So
for
let's
myself.
figure it out. Oh my god, I'm dead.
Again, caged. I know why the cage.
There's
bird
like 8 of us in
sings.
here. This weird ghost that's on that old Nintendo 64 that scares me. Has anyone ever played Nintendo 64?
Yes. Speaking of Nintendo 64,
Stop! Dude!
I didn't do anything to you.
Oh my god, the ghost is killing me. The ghost won't leave me alone.
Speaking of Nintendo 64, it was
This is
just
so
released
scary.
that they are re-imaging GoldenEye 007.
I don't know what any of that means, but that's
The
awesome.
James Bond video
Oh,
game.
I know
it
what
was like
007 is.
the best video game for Nintendo 64 for the longest time.
Alright, can someone let me
I
out?
can't open the cell.
Go open the cell?
No, Shy Guy did, which means that you were in the cell. Somebody was in the cell. His team was in the cell, and he's gonna pay for it. Where'd he go? Dang it! Shy Guy disappeared.
What was I saying about me? What was I
Where
saying?
you wanted to go?
Yes, it was a
Now
very
why?
long list. Yes.
Oh.
Why?
I definitely want to go somewhere that's not on the East Coast. Before I took this position, I had a position in Portland, Oregon, then I had another position in Anchorage that I was kind of debating on where to go. This program was like a lot better than both of those positions, but I've always kind of wanted to live in Anchorage, and I don't know why, because it's freezing and it's light wait, is it dark all the time? Yes, it's dark all the time.
It's both.
It's only light for like 10 days, right? And it's like 24 hours a day.
I've never been. I
Is
don't
that
know.
fake?
It depends on what season you're in.
It's fake news.
Your team won.
And I lived in
Oh.
Alaska for 3 years. We'll talk about this later.
Oh, yes, you did live in Alaska. Oh, I forgot. Can we play Grand Prix, please?
I don't know.
For the love of spice.
This might be the.
Girls.
Yo, just
If you
race.
want to. If you want to.
I think this next round is the last round,
All right, good.
and
This,
then
is,
we can go Grand Prix.
this is boring.
I've never heard of that. What that phrase you just said?
For the love of spice, girls?
Correct.
I just made it up. I just made it up just now. So, I'm going to trademark it.
Damn.
Too late. Twitch owns everything that's on this stream.
Everything, they own me. You don't own me.
Yeah.
Isn't that
So
fun?
you no longer Palace Acquire. You are now
Stop calling me that.
Twitch.
Airman. Well,
Stuff like that.
Sergeant. The
Big
balloons
airman.
again?
Yeah, we're all airmen.
I know.
Capital A.
I'm an airman as a civilian.
I don't know what's happening.
Because
What
the
we
Air
do
Force
with
couldn't complete its mission without its civilians.
Okay.
Dude, Sarney told me to say that. That's why I
it.
said
It's the
that.
greatest thing.
Am I not supposed to say who told me to say that?
Yeah, no, probably not.
Oh. I'm just kidding. I made that up. I mean, I said it on my own.
It's the greatest thing ever. That was wonderful.
Well, he didn't tell me to say, but he suggested
What do you like about working with the Air Force so far?
The people. I love people in the military. I think they're fun and honest and interesting and super direct,
No way.
which is so great to work with because sometimes you get people that are like, well, they'll email you and be like, well, I'd really appreciate if you could just send this to whenever, but you don't have to. And I'm like, just tell me what you want me to do.
Tell me what you
Tell me what you want me to
do.
do and tell me what I did wrong so I can improve.
For the love of Spice Girls.
And for the love of Spice Girls. And that's what I found out that I like really enjoyed about working for the military. That it's just kind of like, here's what we need you to do, and you're gonna do it. And if you don't do it, you're gonna do it like you're gonna get fired. Well, you're not gonna get fired, but whatever. Like it's super direct and it's awesome. Yeah. And working here, like I love the people here, like you two.
Oh, stop it. That's a great band, by the way.
And it's just like, remember when YouTube put their music on like everyone's iPhone in like 2014, and everyone blew up about it?
No, I didn't have an iPhone.
Garbage.
It was garbage. Just that album.
Garbage.
Marvin Gaye.
Ha! Nice.
Thanks. What? Oh.
Yes, the people. You love us.
The people here, yeah, awesome. And a lot of the civilians were prior service, which is so cool because you can learn so much from prior service as a civilian.
Mm-hmm.
And when they're a civilian, because they have eyes on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone's so willing to help. Like, I'll have questions that's a really easy, stupid question that I should know, and I'll ask, and they'll be like, yeah, this is this. You're not stupid. And I'm like, yes, I am. Well, maybe in your guys' head, you're like, okay, what? But you'll never say it out loud, which is really sweet. And I love the area,
I'll tell
and
you
this
out loud
base
if I
is
think you're
beautiful.
stupid.
Thank you.
Because you were just talking about how people in the military are honest and direct.
That's true. I was just kind of getting at that they're nice. Would you like to fact check me? Do we need to open up Google, Webster's?
Dang it, I just got popped again.
Do we have a lot of people watching? I think
How
I'm
much
right.
does Number 22 cost?
What? Is that?
$334 million estimated.
Oh, God.
Boom.
Yeah, there's 9 people watching.
Or you could Google it. Google.
I like that answer as well.
Why do I have 80 bombs? I don't want all these. They're spooking me out.
But you need them. That's the thing.
Oh,
So you can take other people's balloons. We both share one balloon.
take other people's loons.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'll keep
Taking some loons, throwing some
foolishly calling
nanners.
them balloons.
Throwing some nanners. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Was that you? Did I just hit? Oh, no,
You
cat piece.
scared people away. Now there's only 8 people watching.
Oh, no.
Sad.
If it makes you feel any better, we're both doing pretty poorly.
It doesn't. I want to play Grand Prix.
Well, maybe.
Is this our
Oh, look,
first
it was
fight?
done. So now we get to play Grand Prix.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
So maybe throw out a pitch to everybody watching if they have any questions about joining the military or as a civilian or
Ooh,
yes,
yeah.
definitely.
That would be good. I can answer. Well, I can try and answer that.
I pressed B instead of A.
why don't you announce the thing I just said?
Oh, sorry. If anyone listening has questions about joining the military, working for the military as a civilian, I can definitely answer that question as best as I can. I had a lot of help from people who were in the military since I was an intern at the Army. So I can give you some tips, pointers on resumes, what to say, what not to say, what experience you need, especially with public affairs. I studied USA jobs. Do we have the same bike? I don't want to be the same as you. What are you doing?
Okay. Well, I picked first. So. That would be all up to you. USA jobs. You studied USA jobs.
Yes, I did, and I applied to over 60 positions.
Wow.
Yeah, hit the ground running, man. I think I got 10 interviews, and then 4 offers. So
Awesome.
odds are not great, but manageable.
Someone do the math.
I know.
I'm not good at math. That's why I'm in.
She's
public
got
affairs.
a degree from Penn State. So.
It's broadcast journalism.
Mm.
I passed math by the skin of my teeth.
You have skin on your teeth?
You don't?
Nope.
Weird.
So what's next for you? What
What's
would be your
next
next
for me?
goal while you're here in your next position?
I want to learn. I guess tomorrow when we do, I guess that would be media relations. Is that what you would call it?
Yeah, the media training?
Yes.
Yes.
That is something that I'm super interested in. So tomorrow morning we're interviewing a commander of a wing, and asking him tough questions that he could be asked by the media. It's pretty much media training.
Yes.
And I think that's super cool that we do that. I didn't know that we trained commanders of bases
How
on
to talk to the media.
how to talk to the media. That is
Right.
so awesome.
Yeah.
Because that's such a vital part that actually, well, that's not their only job, I'm not saying that, but that is an extremely vital part of commanders for bases, because if you don't know how to talk to media, you could demolish any looks of a base
That's
and
true.
not answer questions, and it just looks bad overall for the airmen there as well. So
That's why we do it.
So yeah, I want to learn more about that and see how that goes tomorrow, because I think that's something that I could see myself doing in my future career.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. So the position that you're in now, tell me about it.
Is that you? Oh.
You did attack me. I'm not asking you any more questions until I get back in first place.
Okay. So tell me about.
So next question, because I'm in first place now. You see
How
that
did you
there?
just knock me off them?
Yeah. So
God, I'm
tell me about the position that you're in now, currently, what you've learned so far in these 3 weeks, and what you hope to get out of it.
Other than acronyms.
Other than acronyms, yes.
So the position I'm in now, I'm running the Air Combat Command social media with Sergeant Salcedo. It's super important social media now. For kind of any, I'm not gonna say, well, I guess I would say business, but anything that
Corporation or organization.
organization,
Yeah.
especially involving the public, and we do involve the public. So it's super important for us to get the word out of who we are, what we're doing, when we're doing it, how we're solving issues. So, for example, today was Worldwide Suicide Prevention Day, and I made a couple posts about airmen that have gone through a lot of tragic things and gotten the help that they needed, and used that to help other airmen, which is awesome. So there's just things that need to be put out there about our organization that I think is super vital to be heard by the public. So that's kind of my job right now. I'm running the Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and which is an internal. So it's Public Affairs Internal, PAI.
Correct. Yes.
That's what I'm doing right now. So I think after this, I'm going to head to DINFOS or a different section, like civic outreach, to learn more about like community relations and stuff. Did I get second? Dang it! It's because you're distracting me.
I finished quite a little while ago.
Oh.
Maybe
Okay.
like 4 seconds.
I didn't know you were Inkling Boy. What is that?
It's one of
I
the
missed the
characters
classic
from
Mario Kart.
Splatoon. Remember that last level we were playing in the battle with all the paint and everything, or the squid ink?
Sure.
Yes,
We
that's.
should play Splatoon next time.
We
Splatoon.
should. You know what? I learned that we can only play Splatoon if we have more than one Switch.
Yeah, and I have one, so we're good.
You
Do
are
you? I didn't know you had
correct.
one, Simon Reynolds.
That is true.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
I just rented it recently, and I was like, "Oh, I told you about it.
You
I have
rented
to try
it?
it again." Yeah, so our library has where you can rent video games and video game systems. Yes.
Library?
Yes.
Shout out Bateman Library.
The Langley Library.
The Langley
Herbert
Library.
Bateman Library.
Look how cute.
Yes,
We're
Bateman
underwater.
For now.
What?
Or maybe forever. I don't know.
What? Wheathens.
Does that mean we have to talk like we're underwater currently? No,
Does that
I
sound
don't-
like
I
it?
can't do that.
That sounded like it, right?
Something like that.
Ooh, this is spooking me out. I don't really know where to go.
Oh, it's like we're dolphins.
Oh, that's cute. Oh, there's nanners everywhere, and it's your fault.
I got you.
That was so rude.
I got you. I definitely screen
I'm not
peeked.
talking to you for 3 minutes.
I definitely screen peeked for that, by the way.
You have to talk to them. It'll be a terrible interview.
Yeah.
You're right.
Horrible interview.
Am I doing well so far? I'm nervous.
So far, you're doing great.
I need the listeners to know that I'm sweating.
Maybe we should do media training.
No. No, we
on
shouldn't.
here.
Are we on a tongue? It looks like a
We were on
Alaskan
an eel.
bullworm tongue.
We were on an eel. Alaskan bull.
The Alaskan bullworm.
SpongeBob references always get me.
Do
If
they?
they're before episode 100, because after episode 100, I hated it. I don't know what made me. That
So-
doesn't help.
I told my wife that about The Simpsons last night. She's like, I switched past the Simpsons episode.
Mhm.
She was like, you don't want to watch that? I said, anything after season 9 is trash.
See? See?
Trash.
Straight trash, fam.
I called raccoons trash puppies in front of Colonel Heritage, and I don't think I've ever seen him laugh that hard.
Really?
Yeah.
I've heard trash pandas.
Trash pandas, that's cute.
Yeah.
That's cuter than what I said.
Yeah,
Well,
but-
I'm pretty sure.
Whatever. Yeah, but
America loves puppies more than they love pandas. Designer wrote a song about pandas, by the way.
Designer, is he still here? Is he still with us?
Well, yes, he is still with us. He's not dead.
Well, I meant just like with us, you know.
Like,
Is he with it?
what? Oh,
Is
okay.
he with what we're doing? Doing what with where we're doing? Win
He's-
it?
He's somewhere. He's still making music somewhere.
You know that video of that kid that's
You
like
jive
you
turkey.
and I and you and you know what I'm talking about?
No,
Fine, forget it.
it was a song.
Go on the internet more. No. No.
Are you talking about that interview, like that kid that was just talking?
Yeah, he's
He's
like
trying
you
to-
and you and
And
I
I-
and
if
when
you
I
would-
and you and with yeah, that's what I just did. I was like and ooh,
Because if you
I
that, and that.
oh. And you and
I
when
love
You
that.
guys have successfully driven away almost all of our viewers.
You guys are welcome. No one wants to see
I'm
this.
pretty sure it's just Frosty Gamer and I don't know.
Thank you,
Frosty
loyal
Bird, maybe.
listeners. I'm sorry my voice is annoying.
Hello,
I've
Frosty
tried to
Gamer.
work on
By the
it.
way, he's our regular. He's one of our regulars.
Really?
Dead
Hi.
serious. Frosty Gamer
Picked
is
him up
always
at the
there.
General Holmes, and he stayed loyal.
That's
Yep.
so sweet. Hello.
He's gonna join the Air Force.
Is he?
Yeah,
I don't know. We're trying to get him to.
Air Power. Join.
he's thinking
Or
about
be a
it.
PA through the Pal Squire program.
Look at that. Look at you. So proud.
King Nerd said finger guns.
Oh God. I tried to do one.
First place. Again.
Double finger handguns. Okay, well you're distracting me. I'm actually normally better, and I won. Oh, I beat him like 4 times before this.
Looks like
Was
you're
that
third place.
recorded?
Picture didn't happen. You're
It
right.
sounds like you talk trash and now you
Right.
can't back it
You're
up.
Right.
You get 2 more braces though.
Braces?
Races.
Oh.
I know. It like my. I don't know.
It's okay. It's fine.
I
We're over
think I was
it.
about
We're
to say
good.
battles.
We're working with it. We're running with it. I really want pizza.
I want pizza too. Why would you say that? I was like sitting here
Sorry.
like I'm hungry. Electrodome. This is like a party.
Electrolytes. It's Gatorade in a.
Electrolytes have
Mario
Gatorade in it. That's true.
Okay, but what else has electrolytes in it? If you think about it, like what else do you know that has electrolytes in it?
I mean, I know.
Exactly.
I know Gatorade has electrolytes.
Thank you and good
electrolytes
night.
in it, but you said
Isn't
electrolytes have Gatorade in it.
No, have Mario Kart in it. That's what I said. Is that what I said?
Power cords have electrolytes.
Power cords? Like you plug into the wall?
Yeah, tons of electrolytes.
No, they don't. Stop. He's too sarcastic for me, which is weird because I'm normally the most sarcastic.
Oh well, you're in for a rude awakening. I think all of PAI is sarcastic.
That makes me happiness.
You're welcome. That makes you happiness. I love
That
it.
makes me happiness.
Penn State.
We are. We freaking are, man. Am I allowed to say that?
Sure, why not? Why wouldn't you be able to?
Shut up. Oh yeah, this level's making me gag.
So, do you know what section of public affairs ACCP are you going to go to next, or do they just tell you like when it happens?
They kind of tell me when it happens. Like,
Okay.
yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be in PAI, and then go to DINFOS because my supervisor told me I'm gonna go to DINFOS between November and January. So that, that's 4 months.
Yeah.
So I don't know when I'll be going there, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna stay in PAI
Okay.
until I go to Defense Informational School, and then you're about to get murked. And
I
then
disrespect.
I didn't send that, dude.
And then the balloon, the
nanner?
the nanner, yeah.
Watch the nanners. And then they'll probably, when I come back from Fort Meade, they will let me know what section I'll be going to.
You're upside down.
Doop 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 doop.
King Nerd is at DINFOS right now.
Oh my gosh, really? How do you like it, sir, ma'am? Is it sir, ma'am?
King Nerd.
I'm
So
saying
They can
King,
put whatever they want.
probably, sir.
They can put whatever they want. I put King Brown.
okay.
I'm a female.
This is true.
That's really cool. I have a friend that's also at DINFOS right now. If you know her, her name's Amber and she's blonde. There's probably 80 of those.
Very
but
descriptive.
Just saying. Well, I don't want to like blast her
He
name.
can definitely pinpoint her from the description that you have given.
That's
There's
cool.
Like 15 different career fields and.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, really? I thought it was only like really public affairs.
Well, they do
I think-
broadcast maintenance stuff there too.
I'm pretty sure you just exaggerated extremely hard. But we're gonna get over it. We're gonna be moving on.
There's
We love
quite
a
a few
self-aware
career
queen.
fields.
15.
Oh, King Nerd's there for ALS.
What?
What's that?
They did ALS.
Airman Leadership School.
Oh, cool.
So basically, before you put on the rank of staff sergeant, you have to have completed ALS, which basically teaches you how to be a supervisor and how to be a staff sergeant.
You're a supervisor?
No, I'm not, because though I am staff sergeant, I am the lowest ranking at this office. I am also first place in the win. So there's that. But that's probably also why they're trying to get rid of me, so they can provide me an opportunity to become a supervisor and impact the world in a way that
I wouldn't supervise anybody until you came.
I know, you're welcome. You know, the weird thing is that, so he didn't have anyone to supervise, right? So, but when I came here, they brought me here for part of the reason so that I can train him, and then he'd be my supervisor. So literally, like, when we have to do our what are those things called? I should go back to ALS.
Feedback.
Say again? Yeah, when we did our feedback, basically it's like setting the expectations for, okay, this is what I want you to do. What do you expect from me as a supervisor? So basically, the feedback was, hey, train me well, because he was my supervisor. So
Interesting.
yeah.
Train me well. Should I be Peach?
Should say that you had to train me because I cross-trained.
Yes, I had to train him
I used
because
to do a different job.
You did?
as did I. We were actually both cross trainees.
What were y'all doing before you did this?
You first, Sergeant Reynolds.
A supply.
Oh yeah, you did do supply. You told me that, and
Yeah.
I'm a bad listener.
I was air traffic control.
Did you stand out there with the flags?
Everyone thinks
Is
that.
that stereotypical?
Yeah, it's stereotypical to think that. Yes.
That's what I said.
Yes.
Why would I say is that stereotypical to anything else?
I don't know.
Is this our first fight? Did I just hit you with the
No, you didn't hit me. You hit somebody else.
nanner? There's a red
Um,
shell coming right in my head. I know it. I'm gonna
No,
cry.
it disappeared.
Oh, dope.
So air traffic control is the people who sit
Control
in
the
the
air
tower.
traffic?
Yes, exactly.
Just
they sit. and
swinging it.
They talk to
Get
the
it?
pilots.
Get it?
Wow. You know what? I can appreciate her now. Sergeant Reynolds, you can't be mad at all of my puns because now there's more than one person.
Because we're punny.
Yeah, we're gonna have pun fun.
You would love my friend AJ, who's actually in the Air Force. And she only speaks in
Where's AJ?
puns.
Because they get
AJ is in Intel, and she's going to Texas in May. Just
Okay.
kidding. In September. Just kidding. October. That's
wow.
what she's going.
There's a lot of just kiddings there.
I forgot what month it is.
You're a great friend.
I thought it was August.
You're a great friend. I'm proud of you.
You know what? Thank you. I am. Next. Oh gosh, oh no.
And I'm in front of
Is King Nerd still watching? Please help.
you. What is King Nerd gonna do?
I don't know. Give me moral support. He's like, bot.
King Nerds were telling me all about how they changed ALS.
Really?
They stripped bullet writing, marching, feedback, tests, just about everything.
What?
A lot less Air Forcey and more college-y, focuses more on behavior analysis and understanding people.
Interesting.
Oh.
I kind of like that. Well,
I
never went through the
I actually
first
like
one.
that too.
Bye. Oh, you didn't
No,
get it.
I put my green shell back there.
I saw
because
it, okay?
Situational awareness.
Do you learn on ALS?
It's like one of the first things they
Teach
teach.
basic.
Yeah.
Should I go to basic training?
Why not?
I might just enlist, guys. I was gonna enlist if I didn't get a job
Are you serious?
by August 18th. Yeah, I was gonna enlist in the army.
Ooh,
Why Army?
dodge the bullet.
That's that's what I knew. So,
Okay.
and I like low-key wanted to go infantry, which is hilarious because it's just funny.
You just like being dirty. You know what I mean?
Well, none of that.
It's just like smelling like body odor.
Yep, I do that now, so might as well do it in the infantry.
Awkward.
Just
I
a
wasn't
little.
gonna say anything.
But-
Ah!
I mean, you do work,
And you
Hand
were
in
gonna
hand
say
with
something, and you
us.
know that.
so I wasn't going to say anything.
So I'm in
but
8th place right now, which.
I'm in first again, and I win.
Oh my goodness.
I've won every single match.
Oh my goodness.
Remember that one time
It's
where
because
you
I'm
like
distracted.
when we had first started, and you were telling everyone
My hands are
how-
sweaty. I'm sweaty. It's sweaty in here.
I'm sweaty as well.
King Nerd, help.
Remember the time where
No.
you were like, "Hey guys, I just beat him in a Grand Prix or whatever."
you done?
Did you see the difference in the score? That is a 17-point difference.
I could throat chop you right now.
It's
Go to the
okay.
next one.
I got another throat in the car.
In the car. That really wasn't that funny. I don't know why I found that so funny.
I don't know why either. So how long do you normally stay? How long do Palace Acquirers normally stay in the different positions in public affairs?
That is up to the Palace Acquire person. So if our supervisor, we have a training plan. So if our supervisor signs off on us, say like in PAI, I'm there for 3 months. I get checked up on pretty much, and my supervisor doesn't feel as though I should move on because I have a little bit more work to be done, then I'll stay. But if that person feels that I did the work and I should move on to a different position to learn a different not branch, a different section, then they can push me on. So I could be in a section for 8 months and other sections for 1. Do you know what I mean? It's just kind of like it's flexible to where
Based off of how
well
quick
you
pick it up.
adapt. Yeah,
Yeah.
how quickly you pick things up.
How much time do we have, Sergeant Reynolds? What time is it?
We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up.
Okay, perfect.
wowzer.
Because I was about to beat her again in something, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, no, do that.
Bye.
I'm gonna say bye.
Oh.
Oh, we're actually saying bye?
Yeah, we're still here. So, but first, like,
I meant it to you.
is there anything that you wanted to add? Any other information that you want to let somebody know about being a Palace Acquirer? This is your chance to plug the program.
Okay. Yeah. So it's a super awesome opportunity. It's definitely not something that is offered everywhere, and it can get you into a career field that is really rewarding. I suggest getting a little bit of military experience prior to coming in. Makes it easier to adjust. If I plug my internship, the PAO internship with the Army was a great way to kind of get your foot in the door. And then from there, you don't just stay with the Army. You can go to Marines or Air Force or Navy, wherever you want to go, if there's a job opening. And yeah, so I just think it has to be something that you're passionate about and want to stick with, because you do sign a mobility agreement, which means they'll put you wherever they need you, pretty much. And you are at the hands of moving, which I love, because I will love to live anywhere.
As we learned from the list
From
of
the
places you would like to
Chicago,
live.
California, Oregon, Alaska. Yeah. And it's a great 2 to 3 years to make you a well-rounded public affairs specialist. And that's what's important. Being well-rounded and making sure that you know the ins and outs of what to do, what not to do, and make sure we're good spokespeople for the military.
Awesome.
So do it. Go on USA Jobs and apply.
For
Well,
60
don't take my job.
For 60 positions.
Yeah, for 60, get interviewed for 10.
And then
Decide on one.
get 4 offers. Awesome.
Decide
Well,
on
thank
one.
you for coming through. This is definitely not the end of your interaction with us as PAI, because probably next we're probably going to get you on a podcast.
Ooh. My voice
so
is so annoying. Okay.
There's that. So thank you again for coming through. I enjoyed destroying you in the games.
I'll be back.
All right, signing out.
Okay. Bye.
Oh,
What?
plug, big news coming out
Oh, yeah.
soon this week, but, you know,
Wait, what?
be on the lookout.
Oh yeah. Keep an eye on Air Combat Command social media. There is some huge news that is coming through
It's huge.
as far as our Twitch and what we're going to be doing soon. So keep an eye out for it. I will say that
No.
nope. I can't say it. Never mind.
I know
No.
what you're going to say.
Cut.
It's gonna be huge.
Out. It's gonna
Thanks-
be huge.
thanks, Sergeant
It's gonna be
Reynolds.
great.
It's gonna be huge.
It's gonna be crazy.
Thanks for tuning in again. We'll see you in 2 weeks, 2 Tuesdays from now. Same time, same place. Different game.
Different person.
Yes.